Yo, what's up? So, Sunday Swings part. Let's see what I'm at. Sunday Swings part 5. Been pretty consistent with it. This week I missed out on a video. I don't know if you guys can still hear it in my voice, but I'm feeling a bit sick. So, I was just not in the mood to make a video and did not have the efforts to do one, even though I could have, but whatever. We'll get back to it soon. This week, the end of the week, going on vacation, so hopefully we can catch another W before I leave. Let me show you guys the trade that I hit, and on top of it, if you guys saw one of my videos, I said I'm doing a $100 to 10K challenge. The first trade I took on this challenge, I brought my account to $162 from $100. So I did not make the complete $100 because at first I was expecting it to come all the way down to this zone here, and like that I would have my wrist to my stop loss above here next to the right shoulder, but it's a pretty fat stop loss, 120 pips. What I should have done was something like this, which would have been more realistic. This is a 4-hour area of interest that I would have had right here in this zone right here, and multiple rejections, multiple touches. Even if I go previously in the back, this is a pretty respected zone, 4-hour zone. So I should have put my top take profit at this zone here. Stop loss would have been above the neckline, and I would have hit a 2-to-1, which would have given me a better, well, more profits. But I had it like this, and what day was it? It was Thursday. When they arrived here, I decided to close out. Then I saw this, had a little shift, so I said, okay, good thing I closed out. Just let it play out. And anyways, it was the end of the week, so on to the next week. So yeah, so the first trade I took on the challenge ended up being a W. Not exactly a exact flip, but I brought the $100 to $162. This week, what I'm going for is 160 times 2, so 320 on my account. We'll see if we could get another trade and if we could hit it. But yeah, this was the only trade I took this week. It was literally to perfection. Did not take this, did not take this, and none of these trades here I took. This would have been crazy. This two, this two, this two. The only one I could have taken was this one, which would have given me basically a 1 to 5, which is actually insane. The only reason why I did not take it is over here, this after this drop, well, yeah, technically it's still bearish. It never broke under. So when it was here, it was already 3 p.m. in the afternoon. So I just did not like, and I never take trades at that time. And maybe if I would have taken it here at 4 in the morning when it came back here, I might have gotten liquidity swept. So I avoided a loss on it. But it was still a pretty clean trade. If this would have ended up playing out in my time zone that I like to trade, then I would have 100% entered. Did not take it, missed out, saved myself, whatever you want to look at it as. AUDCHF, just did not do nothing. AUDCAD. So now let's do a quick recap on gold. Where's gold at in the market? Gold is bullish. Potentially look for buys from the zone here to this other zone. I don't trade gold, so I wouldn't do it, but I would most probably look for buys. Crypto crashed on the last oh, that's today, Saturday. Yesterday as well, everything crashed. This I should have, pretty sure is gonna go up still. Tau, it had that weekly shift, retesting previous structure to hopefully go back up. But yeah, it was at this zone. I was liking it. I thought it was after this. I was like, it's gonna have that crazy push up now to the upside and reversed. But whatever. Just crypto. Let's see what gas is at. Well, gas had a crazy push to the downside since the call of the ceasefire. And silver, nothing interesting. So now let's get into the forex pairs of the markets. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna actually clean a lot of my trades because I've been feeling like lately a lot of my trades have been kind of messy. So I'm gonna, let me start from here. Weekly is bullish. Daily is bearish, bullish, and then it's no, still bullish. Daily is bullish as well. 4 hours most probably bullish. I'm gonna check that in a second. 4 hours bearish. Which could actually be pretty. Could potentially keep going up, but it's literally at the highest it's ever been. Last time it was there was 2024, and once it arrived there, it just had a major crash. So I wouldn't risk the challenge on it. If I say good setup, maybe on the funded, but on that 100 to 10K challenge, I would definitely stay away from this. GBP CHF weekly is bearish. Daily is bullish. And 4 hour is bullish as well. Yeah, next week I'm about to be in Colombia. Hopefully I could catch a trade over there. That'd actually be insane because on my first trip to Brazil, I ended up catching a W. So if I could catch a W while I'm on vacation to Colombia as well, this should have just proven me that trading is literally the key to everything. This is actually a pretty good zone. Retest to go up to the upside. That's actually pretty clean. AUD NZD. I think this is at the highest it's ever been. Okay, no. The last time was 2011, which is insane. Weekly bullish. Daily is bullish as well, 100%. It's a broke above. We'll check out that market structure video I made. I'm not the best teacher, but if you get to understand how I explain it, then trust me, it could help you out a lot in trading. 4 hour is bearish. Just I don't know where I would put my area of interest. Like the last time it was there, it was super far away. Weekly, even on weekly, like where am I gonna put my area of interest? Fuck that. I don't want it. Weekly is bearish. Let me delete this. Let me delete this. Delete this. Weekly is now bullish. I mean, daily is now bullish from here to here. Like this. Daily is bullish. Did I say weekly bearish? Yeah, daily, weekly is still bearish. And this is bullish, my friend. 2 time frames in sync. This is a weekly zone, yes, but I could put it a bit bigger like this, which like that will cover my daily, and it is still smaller than 60 pips, yes, which I can make it a bit bigger in my opinion. How many pips is that? Okay, that's a bit too much. That is perfect. Now all you have to wait is for a retest to go to the upside over here. This is a pretty big zone, so what I would wait is a pullback, doji, engulfing, and then engulfing breaks above, and then on the lower time frames on a wick pullback, enter for a long, and yeah, that could be pretty good. This one, I'm just gonna not do anything. I just want to see what it does, because on lower time frames, like a 4 hour, yes, on 30-minute it shifted bullish, 1 hour it shifted bullish, 2 hour though is technically still bearish, and 4 hour is still bearish. So I'm not in the trade, but I just want to see if when market opens this week it would continue to have that push to the downside to get to that weekly area of interest, but it could even be up here like this, not gonna lie, something like that. So now looking back, my TP was at a pretty strong zone. What I would have had to done was something more like this, or this would have been the best setup, to be honest. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep it to see what it does. GBP AUD. The weekly is still bearish. Daily is bullish from here to here. 4 hours bearish. Yeah, I just don't like this. Like, have weekly bearish to go to the downside, which this from here to here could have been a good zone. Like this, boom, then sell like that. But just, I did not. Sunday, retest. Could have potentially entered. Tuesday had the shift. OG engulfing. Could have been something like that. Boom. Could have gotten. It would have been actually a pretty clean trade. I'm not gonna lie. Counter trend. But right now, what I would want on the daily is, since it closed like that, another daily push. So the 4 hour has its shift. What the fuck? So the 4 hour has its shift, retest to create the higher low on the 4 hour to have that push to the upside. Not my favorite pair, but it passes. This weekly is bearish. Daily is bearish as well. Lower high and the lower low. Everything here is in between. Daily is bearish. 4 hour is bullish. High low, high high. Never broke above, never broke under. Bullish. And this trade is actually looking pretty good. This is definitely too big though. Not even 30 pips. I could even put it more like this, which makes it look amazing. Yeah, 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 yeah. 4 hour, I won't have that shift because if it does, it would break too much below. But maybe when market opens, does something like this, stop loss 27, 37, it would literally be above my area of interest. Take profit like this. I could potentially put one here, but since I'm at a daily zone, the other one I was more at a 4 hour zone when I entered. This is really a day. This I like. This I like. It's not a head and shoulder neckline. There's no head and shoulder pattern, but it's just a 4 hour area, which after this, yes, look, it's bullish. You wait for it to break under, have that retest. Wow. Yeah, this one is maybe one of my top pairs for the week. Not going to lie to y'all. Still have a lot of pairs to go through. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, so now we're at Euro and ZD in this bitch. retest of neckline. Whoa. That was just something I saw right now. Like, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Weekly bearish had that shift from here to here. I was touching my screen like if you guys could see, but from here to here. Daily, never engulfed, not had no engulfment. This one did. So from here to here, lower high to lower low, it came all the way up, rejected, and I broke it. Motherfucker. Boom. To go down here. That is something likely possible. Bearish. 4 hours. Actually, because of this, it might be bearish as well. Yeah, it is bearish. Actually, this engulfed, so it went boom, boom. Now it's bullish. Yeah, that's what I had. Bullish. Okay, but if I was looking at this as bullish, would be here to here, and then this is not a strong enough zone. This might actually. This looks pretty clean in my opinion. 4 hour. It's really this weekly head and shoulder that is like, whoa, retest of the neckline. It's really giving it vibes. A 4 hour zone here. Yep. Yep. I already have a few pairs this week. I am kind of seeing weekly bullish. Daily is bearish, but this and that, delete that. So from here to here, then this here. I would want it to do something like that. They'll have that easier shift. It'll be something like that. Because right now, 4 hour is bullish. Weekly is bullish as well. So it's like, not the best. GBP NZD. Weekly bearish. Fuck. It's fucking 2 p.m. and I'm this tired. It's crazy. This shifted bearish. Four-hour is bearish as well. So I have all time frames in sync to the downside right now. It's not gonna be ready right now. That's for I don't know. 4 hours bullish. What am I saying? It's bullish. This engulfed, went down, came above, shifted. This would have to come down. Okay, doji. And then show me signs of pushing to the downside. Just how the weekly is above it is like, NZDJPY. Weekly is still bullish. Daily is definitely bearish. And I had this major push. Still bearish. 4 hours bullish. So the 4-hour shift. Let's push it up then down. Nah. Not interested. Euro CHF. Weekly is bearish. Daily is bullish, I mean. Be a zone like that, but it's too close to this weekly area. So I'm like, it's at its lowest it's been, so I don't think it's gonna continue going down, but not that interested. AUDJPY. Delete that. This original push, I had it, and I thought when it broke under retest, it was good. After this there, okay, this is definitely gonna that push to the downside, and market opened and just reversed, but we did not take the trade, so no loss. We good. Daily is still bearish though. 4 hours definitely bullish, and what it would be more at a weekly area, but price has never been there, so I am good with that. GJ price has already been here, but in 2008. Weekly is bullish. Daily is definitely bullish. 4 hour is 4 hours bullish as well. On the daily, don't really like it, man. Just don't like it. It's at a high point on top of it. Whatever. This one. The weekly is still technically bullish. Never had that close under. Daily is definitely bullish now. And the 4 hour is bullish as well. If it does that, it should not have the move in 1 week. That's the thing. If it broke above, I would have definitely looked for buys right away. But now, since it stayed under, it's probably going to come down a bit. But then from here to here, it's too close. And then from here to here, in the same week, it's possible. But I would have preferred it being in the same week. Most probably have like a candle that goes down with a hell of a wick. Yeah, fuck that. Let's see all these pairs. AUD CAD, so weekly is bullish. Daily is bullish as well. Four hour is bullish. 4 hours bullish, right? Yeah. Yo, this shit is getting annoying, man. I think it's time for me to upgrade soon. I would prefer it coming all the way down, to be honest. As I retest the neckline. Oh, weekly is bearish in this shit. By the way. Daily is bullish. For hours bullish as well. That's what I would like, to be honest. Put it above here. So why buy along there? This pair is going downwards. And this one weekly bearish. Bearish, and anyways, still bearish. Something like that. I mean, this is bullish. This is still bearish. And yeah, to be honest, from here, it's at a pretty good zone to sell or buy. So for me to buy, I would want it to go up, retest, and down. And for me to sell, I would want it to break under, retest, to go down. So it's basically 50-50. I'm gonna have it there. Euro USD, bearish. Daily is so I have 2 time frames in sync. Area of interest is this one. Go down to end up going towards here. Yeah, I want it to go down. Could potentially find a counter trend trade here. Once that 4-hour breaks, retest, and then continues to go down. USD CAD, bullish, daily, bearish. 4-hour is bear as well. So yeah, basically would be something like that. ADUSD, weekly bullish. Bearish 4 hour. 4 hour shifted bullish. So this one I don't really like, because looking at it like this, yeah, je n'aime pas ça. Euro JPY, I don't like it either anymore right now. All-time high, broke above. Weekly is bullish. Daily is bullish as well. Weekly bullish. Daily bullish. 4 hour bullish as well. All bullish at the highest all-time high. It's, yes, it's sexy, but not to trade. It would be something here to here, and it's just like, let me delete this head and shoulder. I would need it to come all the way back down to go long, but even at that, like, then where am I going to set my TP? So fuck that shit. Last pair, NZD USD. Weekly bearish. Daily had the shift bullish. Yeah, it's bullish. Four-hour is bullish as well. It's out of zone, goes boom, boom, then to the upside, which is very likely to happen. So I'll put it in my pairs for the week as well. Let's go over the pairs. USD CHF retest to continue sells. AUD CHF retest for buys. GBP AUD break above, so the 4-hour shifts will be above the EMA retest, and then confirmation to go to upside. GBP CHF go down and then go up, but this pair is actually like one of my least favorites, so I'm gonna put it here. GBP CAD retest to go long. Euro AUD, I just want to see what it does from this zone here, because like I said, 4-hour and 2-hour is still bearish, so I see it having the potential to continue the move, but it's just with market how they open, sometimes they'll just like reverse and go up. Whatever this I did, Euro GBP is actually really nice. Bearish retest at a weekly zone. This is a little 4-hour area. 4 hours already bearish, but just break under it and then have a wick on a lower time frame to go to the downside. Euro NZD wanted to come back, have a confirmation, and then sell. USD CAD go up, confirmation to go down. NZD USD go down, Doji to go up. So my top pairs, Euro GBP. Where's the one that I had with the head and shoulder? Was that? No, but there was one that I had with the head and shoulder. Did I lose it? There was one literally on the weekly time frame. I just saw it and saw a weekly head and shoulder right away. Ah, here. Euro NZD. Head and shoulder. So I wanted to go up and do like that. I would put it above both of these, to be honest. So yeah, that's my pairs for the week. Euro GBP down, Euro NZD down, NZD USD up, USD CAD sells, GCAD buys, GA buys, ADCHF. Most probably not gonna happen this week, but we'll see. USD as well, maybe not this week. GCHF, maybe same thing. And Euro AUD, I just want to keep my eye on it and see what it does. What are the news for this week? Okay, it's a week with less news, which is pretty good. USD has 2 PPI red folders. That orange folders. This could be a good trading week. So I hope you guys like this Sunday swings. The 5th one I've done. I'm gonna continue doing them till I go viral and till I fucking become successful in this shit. Well, I'm already profitable, but waiting till I get successful from it actually. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more. See you guys in the next video. Peace.